up? This is RayMoney. I'm here for my first live on this channel for the first time in about 4 or 5 months, I believe. This is the third official live for RayMoney and Company. I thought, why not? I have a bucket list where all my content creation on Medium, Substack, my other two YouTube channels, and my other. I haven't made a site for the short comic book I'm coming out with pretty soon, but yeah, that'll be coming out shortly. But I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing again. For the past 4 months, I've been doing a reset since I've been trying to look for a new full-time job. So just getting back in the swing of things, I will come out with more blogs and more YouTube videos and just more shit, all right? But I just wanted to discuss about a topic that's been really irking me lately, and that's about the phrasing and really the supposed similarities between the words kind and nice. So you're probably wondering, oh, most of you are thinking, oh, yeah, that's the same thing. No, they're not synonyms. They're not. And the reason why is being kind is more of a selfless act, and it's something that you're doing that is a generous action. While nice is, oh, it's pleasant. And if you know the subtext of pleasant, it's technically to please. That's what pleasant is, to please. So no, you're don't be coming at me with, oh, nice and kind is the same thing. One of my former pharmacists that I used to work with was very perplexed when I made that distinction to her, and she wanted to really rebuttal that, but I just cut it off because I'm not trying to hear that. Because I just said it shortly right there, the distinction, the difference of why they're dissimilar. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to say. I truly do not know what to say to you. And yes, I'm in my car with my AC blasted. It is cold here in Washington. It is below 40 degrees at the moment. Beautiful day though. Really, really sunny. Man, thank goodness I still got my cut from a week ago, still looks sharp. Natural hair. I'm just hype I can rock a high fade right now. And it's not just, I'm not receding or nothing, thank goodness. But yeah, guys, that's why I want to talk about kind and kind versus nice. I'd rather be a kind person than a nice person. I don't know folks that would rather be, hey, how you doing, Joseph? So what I just said, I'll go back to what I was saying when it comes to being kind versus nice. I'd rather be kind because that's an act of selfishness and following the golden rule. Do unto others as you would want others to do to you. While nice, a synonym for nice is pleasant, and I said pleasant, think of it as to please. Pleasant, so to please. And another thing too, I can't remember if this is true or not, but I was listening to a YouTuber years ago. He said that the Greek meaning of the word nice is actually naive. So if I want to make a correlation between pleasing to naive, yeah, you can see that, because a lot of people that are people pleasers, they're just naive, because it's not even being naive as it being taken advantage of. They're also just naive as in, oh, this is how you're supposed to do something. Nah. LL Cool J said one time in an interview years back, he said, I'm not a nice guy. I try to be a good guy. And he says, I try to be a good guy. Because if you follow God, he's the one that's going to make that discernment at the end of the day. That's the truth. I think I'm a decent person. I don't think I'm a good person. There's stuff that I've never done anything criminal, but a lot of folks would try to compare and say, hey, compared to what I did, you're gonna reach the pearly gates. It's like, hey man, that's not how life ends up working. That's just the truth. Life does not work out that way. And I posted something on my IG story. If you ever want to follow me on my IG, you know my link tree. I was gonna say my LinkedIn. My link tree is posted on the YouTube channel. I don't think I have my IG on there. So my IG is RayMoney 1997. That's my IG. That's the only time I'm gonna say that. But on my IG story right now, what's up? What's up, chill? On my IG story, what I said was being kind, being nice isn't kind, and being sympathetic is not being empathetic. And one of my friends reached out, said, "What happened?" And I'll give you some subtext, some context. So I just went to the hospital, and I saw one of my close family friends. I call him my uncle. I've known him since I was 9, 10 years old. He literally just got done with surgery. This is the third time he's had a neurological brain surgery in the past 4 years. And I'm happy he has people there for him, but it's just really, really annoying that when you see folks in predicaments, you see who's really there. I'm not saying you gotta fly over and see him, but if I was in his position, I would rather have people be, texting, calling, FaceTime, because we got the phones can do so much. They really can. And I know that he has people that definitely are checking about him, but with something like that, with a neurological surgery, that's life or death. It really life changing at least. I'm just happy he's doing good though. So that's prayers for that. Yo, what up, Cash? How you doing? Man, I got Pilates later today too. My first time doing Pilates. I've done yoga, but I've never done Pilates. It's gonna kick me in the ass. I appreciate the likes and I appreciate all the watchers. I appreciate you guys commenting, saying hi. I really do. And I love this phone I got. I got the iPhone 17 Pro. Great camera quality. When I look at myself, I usually look at myself, man, I'm like a 5 or 6, but I feel a lot better looking at myself today. It's a better mirror than the one I got in my bathroom. I'll say that. If you guys have a question about kind versus nice, you can just drop what you think. Do you think they're the same or different? Because I already told you my answer. I said no, but especially the action itself. But if you're the opposite of that, please say something. My screen. That's what I wish I could do. Hey, what up? Hey, shout out to you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm just surprised that folks are actually interacting. That's all I'm happy about. I appreciate it. I really wish 10 years ago I kept up my YouTube grind, but I went to college and was doing my stuff, so I was putting some effort here as in the YouTube space and other spaces on Medium, and I'm gonna definitely ratchet it back up. I'm gonna do some more shit. I'm gonna come out with a podcast pretty soon. I might, half of the name of this YouTube channel is called Company. So one of my friends, he wants to do a podcast with me. So you'll probably hear his voice. He's got a funny ass inflection. Kind of reminds me of Cat Williams. But he actually is intelligent and he says real shit. So look out for that in a week. I'm definitely going to come out with more blogs, like I said. And I love nuance, and I know this topic makes people think, "What? Why are you so into this?" Guess what? Because it's my fucking channel. I can do what the fuck I want. Yeah. Add a Q&A sticker. I should have done that, but it's whatever. But shout out to everybody listening. I'm not trying to kill my gas, even though I got great gas mileage on my car. But nah, it's been over 10 minutes, so I'm gonna catch y'all later. Y'all have a great night, evening, day, wherever you are in the world. Just make sure you wake up tomorrow, right? Peace.